It's Nimi here, back with you, and if you're ever in London and you have the pleasure of visiting the British Museum right in the heart of London, then head over to the third floor and take a look at what they have on display in the coins and medals department. This particular coin is the coronation medal, gold coronation medal for George III by Pistrucci, and they've got a few other interesting little medals on show as well. Not a great huge exhibition, and don't go on a Monday like I did because the coin and medal department is effectively closed. Apart from a few little morsels like this one and one or two other nice gold medals, there didn't seem to be huge amounts on display. But one of the things there was on display was this giant size, beautiful original Waterloo medal from 1815. And I thought of my friend Regal, who really likes these Waterloo medals. And of course, that brings us on very nicely to a coin that arrived a few days ago in the post. And this coin came from, I think it was probably an eBay seller who posted it direct to me on behalf of somebody else who wanted to then grade it. So my job is to receive it, take a look at it. Of course, I get the pleasure of showing it to you guys as well. It's nice sometimes to get coins in their original packaging. If they're being sent for grading, I tend to ask for them in capsules with minimum packaging. But sometimes I do get to see the full packaging, and this one is 20th anniversary, sorry, 200th anniversary of the Battle of Waterloo. It's a 2015 coin, but I think what makes it interesting is it's one of these very nice giant size £5 gold coins, 1.17 ounces of gold, and the sheer space on the face of one of these coins gives a lot of room for presenting interesting design. And of course these coins also have a lot of presence. I have noticed quite a lot of collectors seem to be making a beeline for these large gold pieces, and it does take quite a lot of money to buy, collect, invest, whatever you like to call it, in these kind of coins. But you know, I understand, and I can certainly see as I handle more of them why people are doing this. So you've got a little brochure here with all the facts about the Battle of Waterloo, and then let's take a look at the coin itself. Pristine packaging, very nice to see that. The ubiquitous and usual wooden box from the Royal Mint. And let's take a look first at the COA. So this one is the £5 gold piece number 470, and we can take a look and see how many were minted. So there's only 500 of these that were minted. Limited edition presentation 500. The two figures match, so there aren't any odd ones that are going to be around the place. Only 500 of these will ever be minted, and there you go, David Lawrence and Jody Clark design. Let's take a look at the coin itself. It's got an interesting look to it, hasn't it? It's not very much kind of shiny, bright kind of metal visible, mostly a kind of frosted scene with a representation of the accord between Wellington and Blücher, who are meeting at the midpoint of Terlemont, agreeing to support each other if Napoleon attacks the English or the Prussian armies. So a pretty cool design, and I'm not sure it's been an amazing seller because a few of these are still on sale 2 years later at the Royal Mint website, but it is a substantial coin, lots of nice writing. I'm not quite sure exactly what that writing says around the rim, but it's been produced very well. I guess if I take it out at some stage, then might be able to see exactly what it says. Nice looking coin. I think a little bit flat in a way. I think they could have made the design a little bit kind of higher relief, but a nice substantial chunk of gold nevertheless. You'll have your own ways if you're out of the UK, but if you are in the UK and you want to buy one of these coins, there are ways of potentially saving money. You can often find these coins discounted at the Coin Connection website, or you may be able to use Top Cashback, for example, or even Quidco to get a discount on anything bought directly from the Royal Mint. So never buy a coin from the Royal Mint without first going on to something like Top Cashback first, because you'll then get a very valuable percentage off. And every percent counts when it comes to these expensive items. Or potentially take a look at Coin Connection. When you're buying modern coins, you need a trusted source and keen pricing. So I've teamed up with the Coin Connection to give you 2% off any purchase with a special code until the end of February 2019. At checkout, just use FEB19. Well, if you're back here with me after that little interlude, then we're going to take a look now at a couple of arrivals. So these are coins that have come in for grading from Facebook groups, Silver Forum members, anyone really who is thinking about grading a coin, world coin, US coin, British coin, doesn't really matter, but wants to use NGC. So what we're going to do is have a look at a couple of coins. There's two videos in this section. The first one is a sovereign. You can see the box you've already seen. I think it was a 1980 sovereign, and you've got the sovereign box first, which is empty, meaning that somewhere in this large packet is the coin itself. So what have we got here? Very, very nice little kind of box. One of these German sophisticated little boxes for the presentation of a PCGS or probably an NGC coin as well. Makes them kind of look a little bit more kind of upmarket in their plastic slabs. And this one is of course a very upmarket coin in its own right, a Proof 70 DCAM coin. Not that many 70s in older sovereigns, so 1980 counts as an older sovereign. Difficult to get 70s for some of these coins, few and far between, and 70 sovereigns do seem to attract quite a significant premium. The coin itself, as you'd imagine, looks pretty clean. Looks very, very crisp, nice condition, no hazing, no spotting. Just a really, really lots of great frosting. Very, very nice coin. And it's no wonder that so many people collect proof sovereigns. I mentioned there were going to be two videos. So I've got another one coming up of the very many packages that have arrived. And I picked something a little bit different on this one as well. So the final unboxing I've got for you today is an arrival of Britannia's. If you've seen the news, you know that the 2019 Britannia has just been launched. And actually, it's quite a good looking coin. Whether it's a good investment or not, I'll leave that up to you. The premiums are fairly large on the Royal Mint website, but the coins are very nice. These ones are slightly older. A seated Britannia design. This one is 1 ounce of fine gold from 2005. I think it's quite a nice design. I don't know whether you think it's a nice design. You can tell me whether you think it is. I think it stacks up pretty favourably with a lot of the special year Britannia designs. This one looks to be in pretty good condition. The largest Britannia, well, I mean, there are very special Britannias you can get, which may be even larger for special occasions, but the largest regular Britannia is that £100 denomination one. Second largest is this one, which has 1/2 ounce of fine gold. And in 2005, they came in sets of 4 coins. So all those early sets you can pick up with 4 coins. The later ones can come with anything up to 6 coins. They seem to be hell-bent on making smaller Britannias that are often so small that nobody can see anything that's written on them. I, for one, prefer the larger coins. My eyesight isn't as good as it was, and you tend to be able to focus on anything down to 1/10 of an ounce. Under 1/10 of an ounce, I think it's pretty much a waste of time, but that's just my personal opinion. And then at the end of that run of Britannias, we've got a nice 1998 full sovereign proof. There's no such thing as a bad sovereign. All sovereigns are quite magnificent and wonderful, and I certainly recommend that if you don't have a sovereign or two yet in your collection, that you choose from all my videos and choose which sovereign you'd like to get first, because once you get the first one, there ain't no going back, and you will certainly have a lot more in your collection as your savings grow. And in fact, they will make your savings grow as well. So I hope you like that. Some unboxings and also that lovely Waterloo £5 coin.